Hey everyone, what's up and welcome to the channel. Today we are back and we're going to be talking about some more Apex Legends, specifically all new things that are going to be coming in season 20. Special thanks to Apex Legends for having me out to an early access event where we got to take a look at everything new coming to the game. I'm extremely excited to be able to share with you all today though, because I think you guys are going to be honestly very surprised by what you hear today and excited to hop back in game. I think the changes that they're bringing in season 20 are going to be big enough to want to bring some old players back into the game to learn the new systems and even incentivize new players to want to try out everything that they got packing in the season. We're gonna get straight into this. All I ask is that you guys leave a like on the video. It really does help out the video, and if you guys want to see some more season 20 content, that you click the subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this way you won't miss it. I do stream every day on Twitch as well. Link to that will be in the description. That's where we'll be trying out season 20 live, so if you want to see me then, go support me over there as well. But we're gonna get into this. There's lots to talk about. We're gonna burn through this together, so sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about today is the legend upgrade system that they're introducing into the game. As of their description, they said hit different with legend upgrades, an in-match progression system that deepens the Apex Legends experience as players advance through Evo Shield tiers. They'll select ability upgrades, tailoring their legend to personal playstyles and demands of the battle. The result is a deeper meta where each match is a chance to try fresh strategies, so drop in the possibilities are legendary. Each character now has a whole new set of abilities that they're going to be able to unlock as they progress through each match. All shield armor has also been removed from the floor, so the shield you drop into game with, which is a gray shield, is going to be the only shield you ever actually come in contact with. It's your job to level it up through Evo shield harvesting points throughout the entire match to unlock your further shield tiers, which is blue, purple, and red. And upon progressing through those levels, you'll unlock the ability to pick between two different abilities that alter your current legends abilities, which will make a pretty big difference, like I said, in the meta, or like they said in the meta. It'll be interesting to see how these abilities balance out. They said that it gives them a lot more tweak with the current meta that's going on and tweak with the legends themselves without actually touching their core abilities if not needed. You start at gray, you get your first perk choice at blue armor between two different perks. You can choose which one you want. You get your second choice at purple armor, so between two more abilities you can choose how it's going to alter your abilities. And then you get your red armor, which doesn't grant you any perks, but it does just grant you the red health. A lot of people are very curious about how it's going to work not having any shield armors on floor loot anymore. Do shield swaps still exist? And yes, they do. If you kill an enemy and you go into their death box, shield swaps will still be there, but they're no longer called shields or shield swaps. They are shield cores. They're essentially little batteries that hold the juice to the shields that enemy was holding. And so if you pick up that shield, it will grant you all the juice that was in, let's say, a blue armor onto your gray armor. If it is a bigger shield than the shield you are currently holding, it'll grant you an overcharge. So if I have a gray and I pick up a blue, I'll get the 2 cells to top me up and a temporary third cell, which will disappear upon taking damage. And obviously, if you have a shield, let's say of red tier, and you pick up a blue shield swap, it's going to grant you 3 cells worth of charge towards your shield. So I think it's honestly going to really make for some interesting changes, and I'm excited to hop in a game and actually try it out for myself to see how it plays out. During the presentation we watched from Apex Legends, they said they didn't want the perks to be direct buffs number wise, so it's not like you're going to choose a perk and it's be like, oh, this now just does this much more damage. They try to stay away from that. The perks are more so a shift in the legends core abilities and as to how they function. A good example of this was Watson. They said when you put down her ultimate, which is a pylon, one of the perk upgrade decisions are, whether or not you want her shield pylon to be able to spawn 2 pylons at once, or to just create 1 super pylon where you could put one down with a bigger radius. So it kind of works in that way. They did also show Gibraltar's level 2 perk choice upgrades, and these are specific to Gibraltar. I do think that they could vary between legends in the same class. Maybe some of the legends will have somewhat similar perks, but ultimately all of them should have very distinctive and different choices. But Gibraltar's level 2 choice was the ability to revive allies to 40 HP, or you could choose to auto reload your shotguns on knocks. this is, you know, just a picture, and it'll give you an idea of how the rest of the perks are going to work, but at least you get an idea of one of the legends. And so yeah, there's a lot to be excited about here. I think the thing that really intrigues me most is that it almost makes every single legend that's currently in Apex Legends a completely new legend, because we're gonna have to sit there and play through each legend, upgrade through all their perk tiers to actually find out what all their abilities are. It's like every single legend in the game just got a whole new set of abilities. So it's like there's what, 20 plus new legends. I don't know if they'll have all of the perks and abilities that come with each legend in the patch notes when they launch, but we'll have to stay tuned and wait for that. I did make a note here also of just some of the gameplay changes that are impacted because of this legend upgrade system. In terms of shields, the care package no longer holds shields, but there are times where you'll open a care package and you'll have a shield core, which holds some upgrades to your shield. I'm not sure if this is going to actually upgrade your shield or just give you juice to put onto your current shield. I would assume if you're getting it out of a care pack, it would be capable of upgrading your shield. So we'll have to wait and see to see how that plays out in game. They also have Evo harvesters around the map. I do not specifically remember what they said about these things in the event, and there was nothing in the notes. So I'm going to assume that these are necessary to help upgrade your shield. These are going to be adding to your shield harvesting points to actually reach your next shield level. Just look for those when you're running around the map, kind of like the crafting cores. And then lastly, we also have the shield cores on swap, which I already talked about, but I am very interested to see how the game does work and operate without a true shield swap now. Like, you can't upgrade your shield by shield swapping anymore. It's like you have to grind your own shield if you want to be successful in the end game. The next thing we're going to talk about today are the ranked updates. I only have the notes that they've given me here, but in terms of rank, they said expect a wild start to Apex Legends Breakout when rank shifts to a high risk, high reward system that incentivizes combat. LP has now been reverted back to RP, which is really nice. I honestly never got along with the LP term, and when they were describing the rank system in the event, they said it really is going to be more similar to the season 12 and 13 rank system, some of the best rank systems we've seen yet. They said there's going to be bonuses for kills, match placement, and outperforming higher rank squads. To kick off this new structure, all players' ranked progress will be set to 1 RP, so it doesn't matter where you are. As of the beginning of the season, everybody is going to be starting from the very bottom of the barrel. If you want to climb the ranks, you're gonna have to be starting from square zero. It'll be interesting to see how fast people can climb in this new system and, you know, prove themselves. They also said provisional matches will now be disabled, so everyone will start their climb from scratch. They said matchmaking will now be based on your RP, so you'll now be matched with more players in your actual rank tier. So if I'm platinum, I'll be placing with a lot more platinum ranked players. They said to amp up the competition further, they've also introduced rank splits. Those are back. It's fantastic. I think Apex Legends without a rank split was a little bit too long of a grind. You know, kind of sucked the motivation out for a lot of people, especially if you weren't starting at the very beginning of the season. So I think this will ultimately be more rewarding and be less of a time grind and more a true testament of skill. They've also removed the promotion trials. They said finally the entry point for rank matches has been lowered to level 20 accounts, widening the ranked player pool and letting you squad up with more friends. These updates are all about speeding up your climb and creating a more fulfilling ranked experience as you conquer the ladder. I'm interested to see how rank plays out. I'm excited. I honestly have always enjoyed Apex ranked, but I will say as of lately, the system has felt a little bit messy, and I'm glad they've recognized that and they've made some big changes to move forward. So we'll be excited. We'll be on the edge of our seat. We'll probably be pushing ranked when the new season drops. So like I said, if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys will follow me on Twitch. We're going to be grinding lots. The last gameplay change I really wanted to talk about before we progress any further into this video and the other talking points, because those talking points are more so out of game, like less gameplay, is just the crafter. They have completely reworked the crafter. I actually think it's refreshing the way they've gone about it. They still have their crafting pods around the maps to pick up to get your materials to make stuff, but in terms of being inside of the crafter, you only have 4 different items you can make, which are big heals, you have your med kits, your shield batteries, you have your teammates banners, and then of course you have your ammo. So it's very simple. Crafting is no longer a tedious task, something you have to keep track of on the daily and, you know, check your HUD to see which items are actually in the crafter that day. You have your 4 basic core gameplay items, and in addition to this, when you do craft something, it's almost instantaneous. You go in, you can craft something, and within absolute seconds, it is ready to go and grab and then get on with your day. They wanted crafters to be a lot more accessible and easy to use and much less of an inconvenience. So it'll be interesting to see how this impacts the game. I think I'm going to be crafting a lot more, not gonna lie. I know a lot of people make jokes of people who craft in pubs, and I don't think you'll be doing that anymore. Now we're gonna move on to the breakout rewards. These are rewards that they added in for just the new season. It being season 20, they wanted to make it rewarding for players. They said they got a lineup of 6 different legends. The legends consist of Fuse, Seer, Rampart, Mad Maggie, Loba, and Valk. Each of these legends, every 2 weeks, there's going to be a new one that's unlockable, and they're going to be free to play and completely just free to unlock for the rest of the season as long as you complete their challenges. Upon completing all of these challenges and reaching level 60 in the battle pass, you're going to be able to gift some free rewards to your friends, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they got some stickers. But most importantly, at the tippity top of this grind, they have a new legendary skin for Wraith that you can unlock with some matching cosmetics for it. And then they also have a legendary reactive flatline skin, which is a recolor of the season 4 battle pass skin that everybody wishes they had on the flatline. So finally be able to get this. It is free, and I think it's extremely exciting they added this into the game. Moving on to Mixtape, we do have a brand new Mixtape mode, which is Thunderdome. Thunderdome is paying tribute to Thunderdome. That was once on Kings Canyon. It has been completely revamped though. This thing honestly looks incredible. I'm just gonna place some screenshots on screen so you can just like have a look at what this entire map looks like. They do have some like crowds in the background of the map. It kind of gives off vibes from the finals when I was playing that game. It looks really cool. I think it's gonna be exciting. It's honestly cool to see Mixtape get new modes because I really enjoy Mixtape. I actually play it quite a bit, and you're gonna be able to play this map on gun run, team deathmatch, and control. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. In terms of the battle pass, it's pretty standard stuff. They got what we normally expect, but they do have the R99 as the tier 100 and 110 skins again. I'm very excited for this. There's not much to say or not much to show for this, but I just want to let you all know that regarding the battle pass. And then obviously we are finishing off this video and finishing off this little update preview with the 5th anniversary collection event. The anniversary collection event is going to come with heirloom shards as the unlock all reward. There's 24 cosmetics to be unlocked, just like most standard collection events. It's going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot of good skins. I'm pretty sure everybody's excited for the heirloom shards. Who doesn't want to unlock their favorite heirloom? And most importantly, there is a brand new limited time mode that is coming with this event. The limited time mode is called Straight Shot, and to Apex Legends description, they said players will think less and fight more in Straight Shot. It's a fast-paced limited time mode where 10 squads drop into predetermined POIs next to fully kitted guns and enemy squads ready for action. Speeding up the battle are faster ring rounds, no jump masters, a smaller map, and the ability to re-queue without ever hitting the lobby. Players' XP is going to go into overdrive with 1.5 times all XP earned towards their account level during the event. I do remember them specifically saying that this is going to give a battle royale feel still, and they are sectioning off parts of the battle royale maps to host these matches. So it's going to be really cool. Another big awesome feature with it is that there is an in-game queue. So once you die, you and your friends can re-queue while still in the match without having to go back to the lobby to get into another game. So it's going to keep the pace up. It's drop in, get a bunch of action. If you die, who cares? Re-queue, you're back into another game. It kind of, you know, keeps people excited and engaged while they're playing Apex Legends. So yeah, that's it for season 20's update. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comment section. Are you guys excited? I honestly couldn't be any more hyped for this season, specifically because of the perk upgrade system that I'm most excited for, that I think Apex Legends is going to feel like a completely different game. One last thing to talk about, just because I forgot while talking about all the new stuff that's coming in the new season, whether or not there are going to be any map changes. There aren't any POI map changes, but in terms of aesthetics, there are the Apex Legends balloons coming back from season 16 with some new cool designs. There's some trident designs that you can see around the map, and overall just a really big overhaul to the color aesthetics of, you know, stuff around the map. There isn't any major map changes, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. But with that being said, I hope you guys are excited, and once again, don't forget to let me know down in the comment section what you guys are looking forward to most in season 20 down below. But with all that being said, that's gonna do it for me. My mouth is kind of dry. Let me take a sip of water. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow, and have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to leave a like. Keep up, stay up. Peace out.